Two.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Rohika. Good evening. Charvi, Himang, Trilokya, Tanushri, Rohika, turn on the video.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, Trilokya. So, due to some urgent actually condition, sir has to go to the hospital. That is the reason I'm taking today's class. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let everybody join. Charvi, turn on the video. Okay, I think we should start now. So, children, we have already started with the chapter Reproduction in Plants, which is there in your grade 7. Okay, a very small topic we have completed, which is about the difference between the sexual and asexual reproduction. Okay, Rohika and Tanushri. So, only a small topic we have completed, which is the difference between the asexual and sexual reproduction. Do you have any idea about it? Tanushri, no. Ruhika, do you have any idea about it? No. Okay. So then let me just revise. Trilokya, Joshika, Charvi, and Imang, give me few minutes. Let me revise that thing with them and then we'll go forward. Okay, with them.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
when we reproduction is basically the process in which what happens? The new one will be born, right? So we have come from the mother and the father. Then after the marriage, we will be giving birth to the young one, right? Same way in the plants also, what do they do with the different parts of them? They will be forming the new plants. Correct? Ruhika and Tanu? Yes. Now, in this, two types are there. The first one is the asexual method. The second one is sexual method. Asexual means only one parent is needed for the reproduction. Like, for example, if you have potato, is there the male potato and female potato? No, right? We do not have that. We have only one parent there, which is potato. Same way, if I talk about rose plant, there is no male and female. So, such kind of the plant or such kind of the organism where only one parent is involved, they are called as the asexual reproduction. Okay. Where at the same time, the second one is the sexual reproduction where the two parents will be there. Like, for example, we humans, in the humans, we have the male, we have the female also. Correct? Now, the male and the female, they get married, they'll have the sexual intercourse and they form the young one. The females get pregnant and then they form the young ones. In the plants also, there are certain plants like hibiscus plant is there. Okay. They will have the male and female. There are many plants actually, those who will have the male and female. So such kind of the reproduction that is called as the sexual reproduction where the two parents are needed. Clear? So that is a basic idea about it. So now in the grade 7, you have only about the plants, not about the human. So we will be discussing about the plants in a depth way so that you can understand the concept which is also needed for your grade 10. Clear? So yes, let me share the screen first of all. And don't write anything, children, right now. I'll be giving you the time, okay? So first listen so that you can understand the things. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Now, today's date is 7 and it is
Ma'am,
Tuesday.
October, ma'am.
Oops, sorry. Yes, I'm still living in the September only. Okay, fine. Now, we will be discussing about the types of asexual reproduction. Clear? So basically, there are four different types we have. The first one is called as budding. Second one is called as fragmentation. The third one is called as the spore formation. And the last one is called as vegetative propagation. So four types are there: budding, fragmentation, budding, fragmentation, spore formation, and vegetative propagation. Now, all these four types of the asexual methods, they work in a different way. Okay, they all have the different way, different examples are there. So, one by one, each and every method of it, we will be discussing what are they. Okay, so we will be starting with the first one, which is the budding process. All right. So first one is about the budding. Have you ever heard this word budding anytime? Anytime, any one of you, Shreyansh, Trailokya, Ruhika, Tanu, have you ever, Joshika?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, never ever have you heard about the word bud?
Ma'am, bird like in the plant it will be there, ma'am.
Correct. In the plants, it will be there. Okay, I'll just clarify it more for you. Now, basically, you might have heard it in the form of the flowers, right? When the flowers
Yes, ma'am.
does not bloom, they will be closed. Correct? They are called as the bud. But when they start blooming, they open their leaves and they are called as the flower, right? Now, what happened here? The budding or the bud means a kind of the outgrowth. Outgrowth means a small structure which comes out of the body of the plant. So it's the outgrowth grows on the parent's body. So whosoever the parent is there, on their body, what happened? There will be small outgrowth. A small kind of the outgrowth will be there. And this outgrowth will become bigger and then separates. And what do? They separates to form a new organism. That is what the budding process is. I'll explain you now with the diagram how it happens. The example of this process of budding is the yeast, yeast. I think I think you might have not heard the word yeast also.
Ma'am, we have heard in the like nutrition in
Ma'am, I heard it in the respiration in organisms lesson, ma'am. Like
yes, ma'am.
Okay,
yes, ma'am. It
Yes,
does
ma'am,
like
in
great.
anaerobic
respiration.
respiration.
Great, Charvi, great, Tanu, great, Shriyansh. Ruhika, have you ever heard this word yeast?
No.
No. Okay. So first of all, let us understand what are yeast actually. See, I think others know me very well. Ruhika and Tanushri, we will not only just learn the NCRT, we will be learning more than the NCRT book, okay? Because we have to understand the higher class concept also, okay? So if you feel that it is too much for you, just let me know, okay? Okay, Ruhika and Tanu?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So first point is about the yeast is what are yeast? Yeast basically they are unicellular fungus. What they are? They are actually fungus. Fungus are basically the organism who takes the food from the other organism. You might have heard the word heterotrophic, right? In the chapter 1.
Ma'am, is
This
this example of budding?
correct. This is the example of the budding,
Ma'am, could
which
you
is
just show what you wrote in budding just for 1 second? I just want to see because I actually.
only this line. Definition I have written, but
Oh.
actually I have to explain this definition.
Oh, okay,
That is
ma'am.
the reason I'm starting now with the example of it. Okay. Okay, so yeast, what they are? They are unicellular fungus. Now, fungus means they are the heterotrophic or saprotrophic organism. It means they will depend on others for food. Correct? They cannot prepare the food by themselves. What they are doing, then they are depending on the others for the food, for taking the food. Like, for example, we humans, we are dependent on the others, like the plants or the animals for the food. That is what the yeast also. They are the saprotrophic organism who will be dependent on the other. Unicellular means made up of one cell. So in their body, how many cells are there? Only one cell is there. And this one cell can do all the function. So they are breathing because of this one cell. They are respiring because of this one cell. They are excreting because of this one cell. So this one cell is doing all the functions of the body in them. Clear? Charvi? Am I clear? Aryan, Joshika,
Yes,
Snehal,
ma'am.
Himang, Tanu, Ruhika.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now the next point. So this is about the yeast. Yeast are unicellular and they are the fungus. Second one, they are microscopic in nature. Microscopic organism means cannot be seen by naked eyes. So you cannot see them by your normal eyes. What you have to use? You have to use the microscope if you want to see them. So if you want to see them, you have to use the microscope. The next thing is about the shape. Yeast are basically round. They are basically round or oval in shape. So they will be like this. Either they will be like this, either they will be like this. So they are generally round and oval in shape. The next one is yeast grows on sugary substance. So wherever they get the sugary substances, they start growing at a faster rate. Like example, fruits are there, juices are there, any other moist places are there. They grow faster at those places. So that is the habitat for them. Okay. The next point is, as those who have completed the respiration chapter, they might be knowing what kind of the respiration do they do? The anaerobic rest. Correct. So yeast basically, they respires anaerobically. It means to breathe, they do not need the oxygen. So without the oxygen, they respire. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So these are some of the uses of, these are some of the functions of the, or the characteristics of the yeast. So yeast, they are the fungus. They are made up of one cell. They cannot be seen by the normal eyes. We have to use a microscope. They are round in nature. They are oval in shape. They grow on the sugary substances. They respire anaerobically. Now, let us discuss about some of the uses of yeast. Then only I think you might be able to understand. Maybe some of your mother might be using in the home. Is it so? In your home, is your mother making the pizza?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So then your mother might be using the yeast only. You might have the yeast in your home also in that case. Who is that who said the yes? Let me turn on the video also. Who said yes?
Ma'am, Trilokya.
Ma'am, Uma.
Trilokya, just Uma and Trilokya, just go and check with your mother. Do they have the yeast with them or not? Others are, they are in the safe zone, right? Escaped. Ruhika, you can turn on the video. Snehal, Charvi, turn on the video.
Ma'am, my mom's not home, ma'am.
Oh, okay. What about the Joshika? She's coming. So for making the pizza, basically what do? They will be using this yeast. The second thing I think everybody is eating is the bread, right? Be it the white bread, be it the brown bread, we all are eating it, right? So those bread, do you know it is made up of the yeast only? So in the maida, they will be adding those yeast. Because of that only, those breads get fluffy in nature and they get so many pores, right? When you see the bread, they are not plain actually. The reason why they are not plain, because on the surface, what is happening when they're adding the yeast to the dough, they start releasing the gas, carbon dioxide gas. And the place wherever they release the gas, they get these small pores like structure. That is why the pores are there on the bread surface of it. Yes, Joshika?
Yes, ma'am, I asked my mother.
It is there, Mita? The yeast she is using?
Yes, ma'am, it seems she uses. I never saw her making with that kind of material actually.
Now, next time, what you should do whenever she makes a pizza, just stand there and see how she is using that yeast. And yeast will be, children, very small kind of the particles will be there, small molecules will be there. And when they add them into the, the little lukewarm water, they start activating themselves. It is like Eno. I think Eno, you all know it, right? So in for making the idlis or dosa or something like that, they will be adding the Eno. And after adding the Eno, they will be adding the water also to activate it. Same way, yeah, Tanu, tell me.
Ma'am, is it baking soda or baking powder?
Baking soda is different. No, they are entirely different actually. Baking soda and baking powder, they are not the organism. Yeast is the organism. Okay, so baking soda and baking powder, they are the kind of the compound actually, whereas yeast is the kind of the organism. Okay, but the usage is same. When you take the baking soda, baking powder, what do it? You also use it for making it fluffiness. But if you use that baking soda, baking powder for making the pizza, that kind of the fluffiness will not be getting there. Okay, which is required for it. That is the reason they are using the yeast. And not only this, if I think not now, but in the grade 8, you will be doing the experiment also with the yeast. What we need to do is, with the help of the yeast, we can make the alcohol also. Alcohol is a good thing or bad thing?
A bad thing.
A bad thing. Definitely, it is a bad thing. So what happened? What we need to do is we have to take a test tube. In the test tube, we have to add the yeast powder. So in the schools, generally they have the yeast powder, and then they will be adding the sugar also. If you remember the point which I told you while writing, that they like what kind of the things? The sweet thing. The sugar, basically, they like it. That is the reason when they add the yeast, they will be adding the sugar, they will be adding the little warm water to it. And then they will be closing that test tube and keeping it for the 2 days or 3 days and all. And once they keep it for 2 3 days, after that, when we open it, we can actually see the alcohol there. But what happened, that alcohol what we are making by this process is actually not pure form of the alcohol. It is like it is the alcohol, but it stings a lot because yeast stings a lot actually. So that is why we are not doing this thing at home. We are not making the alcohol at home. The people can save the money, right? Why they have to go to the vendor and purchase the alcohol in a costly amount when they can get in a short way? But why they are not doing it? Because it's a shortcut method. So with that, you will be getting only the smell and a small kind of the drink you will be getting, which is not good at all, actually, not tasty at all. That is how in the big factories, what they are doing, they the same way, but they are processing it with the different machines and all. And that is how at the end we are getting the crystal clear alcohol. which does not have any kind of the impurities in it. Clear?
Yes.
So for making the pizza, for making the bread, for making the wine, for making the vinegar, for making the alcohol, all these things they are using what? They are using the yeast. So I think yeast is both actually. The good also, it is bad also. Correct? If it is depends upon the way how you are using it. If you're using for making the bread, well and good. If you're making the alcohol, it's up to you whether you drink or not. So it's both the things. The second thing is for making the medicines also. Most of the medicines what we are consuming is basically made up of the fungus, and they're using the yeast for making it. Fine. So yeast has almost 70% positive impact, whereas 30% where they're using for making the alcohol is the negative impact of it. Okay. Then also they are using the yeast for doing the research purpose. I think you might be knowing that, we cannot use the big organisms, big animals, we cannot use for doing any kind of the experiment. So what the scientists they will be doing, they will be using those kind of the yeast and all, which can multiply in a very less time. Within a second, they can divide and then they can form many yeast. But at the same time, if I talk about the humans, it is easy to form the human. No, it will be taking almost 9 months. That is why they do not take the risk by doing the experiment directly on the humans or by doing the experiment with the cows, dogs, rats, buffaloes, and all. So they will be using, first of all, these kind of the organisms who can multiply several times within less times and all.
Ma'am,
Okay? Tell me, Shanj.
ma'am, from where do the yeast are found, ma'am, mostly?
In the atmosphere. In the
Okay.
atmosphere, already we have it, but the place where it is moist, they multiply there.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, multiply in the sense they will be increasing their numbers there. So earlier only one was there, but when they get the moist place, they become 100 actually. And that is how it is happening when we make the pizza. So in the pizza, we are adding only this much little amount of the yeast. But that yeast, when they come in contact with the sugar and when they come in contact with the water, they make it very too much of fluffy. They make it. It is because of the division capacity. What do they have it? Clear? So that is about the yeast. Now I hope you are clear with the yeast. What it is?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So unicellular fungus, they depend on the other for the food. That is why they are saprotrophic in nature. They're used for making wine, alcohol, breads, pizzas. And then they are oval in shape. They are round in shape. All those things are there. Clear? So that is about the characteristics of the yeast. Snehal, Charvi, and Aryan, your video is off. And Himank, I can't see you. Okay, I can see Himank now. Let me quickly complete one small topic also. Let me share the screen. Just a minute. The process of it. Now we are talking about how it happens, but basically how do they divide? We should know that as well. Okay, so uses So I'll just quickly write about the usage of it, where we will be using. They will be used in the baking industry. For what reason they will be used? For making the bread, for making the cakes, for making the pastries. Fine.
Shall we write?
Just a minute. Let me complete one more topic and then you can write.
Okay.
So by this, what happened? The CO2 they will be releasing and which will be making the dough rise. Okay, that dough will become fluffy and it will rise also. Second thing, in the beverage industry, beverage means whatever the drinks are there, like wine, beer, alcohol, all those things will be actually, they will be using this beer and then alcohol. And then the last one is the medicinal use for making the medicines. They will be using it. I think I will not be able to complete the next topic. So let us complete this only, the writing part.
Ma'am, just a second, show the last slide.
Huh?
I'm in the last point, I'll write and I'll send you.
Hmm. So, okay, let me complete itself. Should I go ahead now, Joshika?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now it's about the process of budding, how the process happens. So, example, we have discussed yeast. We have discussed what are yeast and what are the characteristics. Now, how this process of budding happens, we should discuss. So, as I told you, they are oval in shape. So, like this, the yeast will be there. So, structure of yeast like this. They have in the center part, it is called as the nucleus. Around the nucleus, there is a part which is called as cytoplasm. Okay,
Ma'am,
these are
we
the two
also studied
parts.
this for the animal cells.
Correct, exactly. In the animal cell, you might have studied about this. So
Yes, ma'am.
two parts
Nutrition
are
is
there. Correct, yes. So two parts are there, nucleus which is present in the center and then cytoplasm. Now what happened? Normally when they are there, when they get to the moist condition or when they get something juicy or sugary, what do they do in the next step? On their body, a small outgrowth like this will start forming. And this outgrowth, what is it called as? It is called as bud. Okay. So first step, this is the parent cell. So parent is there. This is the parent cell. In the second step, the bud will form. Then after this, what happened? Once the bud is formed, this nucleus will start going towards where? The bud. It means they both will fight. The parent and the bud will fight for the nucleus. Now imagine if you are fighting with your sister or brother for maybe a rubber band. Ultimately, what happened? The rubber band will get break into two pieces. Same way, when this nucleus will be there, when the parent is fighting for it, when the bud is fighting for it, ultimately this nucleus will get break into two parts. One part will be there in the parent and one part goes into the bud of it. Am I clear, Tanu and Ruhika?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So why this happens, because nucleus controls everything. If the bird does not have the nucleus, they cannot do anything. That is why they will fight for it. And after the fighting, they will get the part of it. And ultimately, after this, the favorable condition will come. Favorable condition means when they get more moist condition. So during that time, this parent cell, what do they do? The bud will get separate from them. So they get detached, means separate. So they get separate from the parent cell. So parent cell, this is now parent cell, and now this one is called as the new one is called as the daughter cell. So from one parent cell, how many we have got it now? Two, right? One parent cell was there. Now from the one we have got two cells, one parent cell and one daughter cell. Now what this daughter cell will be doing? So this parent cell will be there, the daughter cell will be there. Now this daughter cell, they will get all the food and all and they will increase in the size. Now this is already the parent cell, and now, once the daughter cell become mature, what they behave as? They also behave as a parent now. Clear? So when the babies are small, they cannot do anything. They cannot divide. So slowly and gradually, they are growing. They are becoming adult, and then they are also giving birth to the young ones. Right? Same way in them also. When the daughter cell become mature, they also get convert themselves into the parent cell. Now, both of these parent cell, what do? They will divide and they form the bird. So same process will keep on going. Now by this, how many birds, how many cells we will get it like this? How many we have got it?
Ma'am, four.
4.
4, right? 4 we have got it. But it can be many also, because it is not important that only one bird will be forming. Sometimes on their body, many birds are forming, and this many birds form on them, that is called as chain of birds. Okay, because why it happens? Because when they do not get any kind of the moist condition, they keep on forming the young ones, but they do not get separate from the parent cell. And once now they get the favorable condition, they get separate. And when they get separate, now how many cells will be there? Now, if all these get
Ma'am,
separate,
with the parent cell included, there's going to be total of 5 parent cells.
like this, they will actually get separate. Correct. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So
Yeah.
like this, from 1, we have got the another 4 also. So that is how this very faster way of the asexual method is called as the budding. Am I clear? Joshika, Snehal, Charvi, Tanu, Rohika, Aryan, Shreyansh.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubt
Yes,
any
ma'am.
one of you have?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Okay, so start writing now from here. From this page, you have to start writing, children.
Ma'am, I'm done. Can I send you?
Yes, Joshika, you can send it to me. So, Rohika and Tanu, all the notes, whatever you're writing now, you have to send me immediately after the class, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
From Aaron, I have received.
Yeah.
Ma'am, should we send it in WhatsApp or the app?
The WhatsApp, my WhatsApp.
Okay.
Ma'am, could you go to the next page?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I have received from Joshika.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you want to show the preview, like,
This is the previous one.
in Hamilton School?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
what is anaerobically?
Anaerobic means in the absence of oxygen.
Okay.
Can you go to the next one?
Yes.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Tell me.
Ma'am, is sexual reproduction faster or asexual reproduction faster?
Asexual is faster. Because they do not need someone actually, right? Otherwise, in the case of sexual, we have to wait for the other person, the other parents, we have to wait for it. The male will be waiting for the female will be waiting for the male. That is why asexual is very much faster.
Okay.
Ma'am, can I leave?
Yes, Joshika, you may leave. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye. Done, children, with this page?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. You can go to the
Ma'am,
next one.
may I leave? I'm done.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Correct. Oh, yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, can you once go to the before slide?
Which one?
Yes, ma'am. 1 minute.
Ma'am, may I leave? I'm done.
Yes, Aryan, you may leave.
Okay, ma'am. Bye,
Continue.
ma'am. Thank you for the class. ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Ma'am, you can continue to the next one.
Okay. Is it done?
Yes.
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, 1
Ma'am,
minute.
could you just wait for 1 minute and move on to the next page?
Sure, sure.
Ma'am,
Yeah, tell me.
ma'am, I got my first term results today.
How it was?
It was good, ma'am. I got 57.5 out of 16 science.
Very great. And maths?
On math, I got 53. I made a little calculation mistakes, but other than that, I did good.
That's okay. That's okay.
Ma'am,
Very good try,
I also got
Rukia.
my results, ma'am. In
Today?
science, ma'am, yes, not today, ma'am. Actually, I forgot to tell you. It was yesterday,
How much
ma'am.
have you got?
In science, out of
Okay.
80,
How much
I
have you
got
got in science?
78, ma'am. 78 out of 80. And in math, 78 and a half.
Wonderful. And maths? Okay, great. Very good.
Ma'am, you can move on to the next page.
Everybody has done, children, with this page?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the next page now.
Ma'am, can you scroll to the next one?
Everybody has done, children, with this page?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the next page. This diagram you can do later, but write this. Okay, diagram only is part there's there. Okay, children, this diagram I'll send it to you on the WhatsApp. Okay, you can draw it, and we have to still write about the process, how it happens. Okay, we will be doing it in the next class. Now start sending those notes to me, everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
So from Joshika and Aryan, I already have got it. From the others, I have to get it now. Send it fast.
Excuse
Ma'am,
me,
I
ma'am.
sent you.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, actually, my mom isn't here, so I can't send the notes.
Okay, so you will be sending me in some time?
Yes, ma'am. In about 1 hour, I'll send the notes because I don't
Oh,
know when she will come back.
okay, sure, sure. Okay, okay. All right, okay.
Okay, ma'am.
I have got it from Himank. I have got it from Trilokya. So Trilokya and Himank, you may leave. Charvi, hurry up.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye. Charvi, Shreyansh,
Ma'am,
Tanu.
could I also leave?
Yes, ma'am. Just come.
Yeah, Ruhika, please.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Ma'am, can I leave?
Yes, Tanu, you may leave.
Yes,
I have received from
excuse
you.
me, ma'am.
Yeah, tell me, ma'am.
I'm Tanusri's mother.
Yes, ma'am,
Is
tell
it
me,
the
ma'am.
eighth lesson now you are telling whatever lesson is there? Before lesson already completed, ma'am.
Respiration chapter, it is not done, ma'am.
Transportation in animals and plants.
No, no, it is not done.
Not done. Na? Actually, in the school they are continuing with this lesson.
No
Second-
worries, ma'am. We will be doing it, ma'am.
Okay. Second term they started with that lesson, and after respiration, reproduction in plants start no.
Correct, ma'am. So we are doing with the reproduction, and after reproduction, I will be coming to the transportation part of it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. All right. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye-bye.